Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are here for GACHIAKUTA'S episode 13. Last episode was, quite the divisive episode. Like I thought it was gonna be. I literally said in my video, I was like, this is gonna be a divisive episode. It was. So I'm not gonna get too deep into everything about it once again. But yeah, I've had a lot of good conversations. There was a lot of good comments, you know, debating back and forth, and I like when an episode is able to do that. I really like that kind of thing where an episode is not just cut and dry. There's no necessarily one exact correct opinion on a scenario or things like that. And I do believe I was maybe a little brash in the way I presented my opinion. But my thing is still, AMO here killed Injin completely unprovoked just because we were not dialogue-wise talking to her in the way she wanted. She killed Injin, which is not remotely justified in any way, and I still stand by that. I stand by AMO was completely wrong for what she did to our group, manipulating them with her ability and all of the above. I stand by that opinion, but I also do think that Ruto maybe went a little bit far on a defenseless person, but at the same time, I think they're both in the wrong. More for Ruto's personal growth as a person, he kind of devolved back into the way he was, which he's trying to not do anymore. He's trying to not let his emotions take hold of him and things like that. You know, I said I wasn't going to get too deep into it, and here I am. I feel like I need to talk about it. It was obviously a big point of contention and divisiveness last episode. But there's many opinions that I understand and I can see the POV from. I think I see every angle on the situation and things like that, and I think that's great that there can be so many different ways to look at a scene. But I think for Ruto's personal growth, it definitely was a regression, and that was pointed out. Ruto himself realized that and all the above. So yeah, I think all of that was very good last episode and everything like that. And now we're probably going to get into AMO backstory, where I'm going to end up feeling absolutely terrible for her, because, you know, that's what these series love to do. They love to present a character to you, make you think about them one way, and then immediately shift it and make you think about them another way. So we'll see what AMO's backstory is here in this episode, as she brought up a person who goes to and from last episode. She brought that up just in passing dialogue, so we'll see what she says about that here in this one. But yeah, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to AMO reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, up straight into GACHIAKUTA episode 13. Probably no new OP this one, if I had to guess, because we're concluding this arc with AMO here. My guess is we'll get the new OP next episode, because this is slated for 25 episodes. So, probably new OP next week. Unless we're keeping the same one all the way through, I wouldn't complain. This OP's great. That is quite the face. Okay, yep. Immediately into backstory. Oh boy, let's see what it is. Blackbirdie. Got a big raven there. Interesting, so birds and things still thrive in this trash-filled society. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, already, what does that have to do with literally anything? Why does it matter if the bird won't like you? What? Let's leave it be. Oh, I already see. The reason she's so focused on people liking her is because her mom very clearly groomed her here to believe if they don't like you, fuck them. Like, already seeing what has molded her into the person we see currently. Obviously, this is 20 seconds into her backstory. There's more here to tell, but already I can already see the mother here groomed her. Just this very obviously, any child is very impressionable. You tell them that bird's never gonna like you. That bird's never gonna like you. Just leave them be. Immediately that imprints in your mind, in your child's mind. If a person doesn't like me, I shouldn't associate them. I should hate them. I should push them away. All of the above. Already not great. Not great parenting here. Jesus. Damn. Oh, I love you lots and lots. What does that mean? No. No, no, no. Is she about to, like, sell her child into slavery or something? Oh boy. I don't like the look on that man's face.
人ならずーっとあなたのことを好きでいてくれるわ。あなたは幸せ者ね、アモちゃん。よかったね。
I do not like that face. And because of her mom's conditioning, because her mom has consistently told her that man's gonna love you forever and ever, that man's gonna love you, that you'll love that man, or not, that man will love you, he'll like you, all the conditioning her into, once again, this person likes you, you should like them back, yeah. Oh boy. Oh god, the literal like childlike drawings, because shows how innocent and childlike her mindset is and how easily impressionable and manipulatable she is at this age, and how her mother is clearly taking advantage of that so that Amo will willingly go to this man. That's the whole point of this. Amo's mom is trying to willingly pass off her child without her child arguing or fighting back or anything. This already sucks. God damn, this already sucks. Yep. The way the mom's face is scratched out. This is, oh my. This already fucking sucks. I called it last episode. I'm pretty sure I said it last episode, like, just wait, they're gonna give Amo this absolutely tragic backstory. At the beginning of this video, I was like, it's coming, fucking here it is! God damn it, dude. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, the smile that appeared on the mom's face there. And so he took her to that tower. Oh no, oh no, oh. She has to have killed this guy then, right? Or this guy just grew old and died, or... I can imagine what's coming, and I'm really not looking forward to pressing play here. But I'm just thinking, he's not there anymore, so either he left or Amo killed him. This guy has to also be the guy that gave her the Watchmen series boots as well. I really don't want to press play. I don't particularly enjoy watching these things. It's not fun, but I mean, it's necessary to get the whole grasp of her as a person. Oh. Okay, cut forward here. Could have guessed. This room used to be for some kind of ritual. I mean, this tower has to have some significance in this story. I mean, I don't think this trafficker built this tower. I think he came upon it and has inhabited it since. So, this tower clearly has some significance to what's going on here, and maybe why Amo mentioned that she has seen this person who can go to and from the sphere and back. Oh. It's okay. I don't want to try to make light of what I think is about to happen, but I will say I thought it was going to be much worse, and that something was going to be done significantly earlier. I really not trying to make light of what is probably about to happen here. He's probably about to rape her, if I had to guess. But I'm just glad something like that did not happen significantly earlier. I hope you guys understand I'm not saying what's about to happen is good or anything like that. I am just saying this could have gone such a darker route. Our usual ritual. Okay, well, toss out what I just said out the window. That feels like that. I don't know. I just need to let it play, but I don't want to. I don't fucking want to. She does that ritual.
苦しくなっちゃうの。
あ、もうそれは恋だよ。王子様に恋してたよね。それと一緒。君は僕に恋してる。
Once again, she just has been trapped in this tower her whole life, was manipulated by her mom her whole life. She's led to believe that this is love.
そっか。これが恋なのね。
Oh my god. Fuck. Whether it's happened or not in the past, they mentioned a usual ritual, which implies this has happened before and probably happens fairly frequently. God, I mean, she might as well just be a child still. She never grew up, ever. Look at the way she thinks about things. It's literally no different from how when she was like a toddler. It's no different. Her mind has not developed at all. Things have not changed at all. This is... I mean, they're doing an incredible job of making me uncomfortable. This is awful. Genuinely awful.
ハモはとってもいい匂いだね。
So, it would in theory... I'm just trying to shift my mind for a second. He has the Watchmen series boots here. In theory, are those generational then? I guess because they're called a series, maybe even Rudo's gloves are generational in the same way that Remlin has that brush that is generational. Because if he's a giver, I would presume that these boots are his giver vital instrument. And then I would assume whatever inevitably ends up happening to him because he's not around in current time, AMO then takes those and uses them herself.
初恋。
Oh shit. Is this another trafficker coming to kill him? That's the same person that killed Regato. Two of them. That is the mask of the Okay, I gotta go back. Hold on. I'm fine. This is gonna be a long video, but I gotta go back. This is the same mask of the person that killed Regato, no? Let's go back to episode 1 real quick. Is it? I need to actually compare. Hold on. I don't think so, actually. Well, maybe, because we only see the top of the person's mask, and it does look similar. Yeah, no, this is the same person. It's the exact same mask design, I think. Just they have it up a bit so you can't see the red part of it. I think this is the same person that killed Regato. Interesting. Are they here to kill him? Now you play the opening? Oh, Jesus Christ. This OP does not tonally fit this episode. Jesus, man. Oh my god. Oh boy. Excuse us.
なんだお前たちは。アモと僕だけの空間だぞ。
Yeah. Ooh, they served a different purpose too, it looks like. Okay. This is definitely a generational vital instrument in that way that Remlin's functions differently than Gob's. Now this guy's functions different than Amo's. Amo's is very smell. Oh no. Amo's is very smell related, and what he would always say to her is, "You smell good." This is... Honestly, kill this fucker, please. Please kill him. Please. I don't know who you guys are, but please kill him. Jesus! Yes. 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 Yes! God, that punch could not have been hard enough. More. More. Okay, I think he's dead. Or knocked out. Or something. Yeah, so they're taking the boots off. You're staring very intently. And they're giving him to Amo. What the fuck? Okay, so they kill that guy and pass a piece of the Watchmen series to Amo, and then they kill Regato, but Regato had already given gloves to Rudo. Were those gloves previously his? I'm really confused now. What is their goal? Because now they've come here and killed this guy, seemingly, or knocked him out or something, seemingly for the sole purpose of passing on something from the Watchmen series. It's almost as if I'm trying to think about it like this. It's almost as if they're trying to gather the Watchmen series stuff into one place. Because with Rudo, the one here, they seem to be a group because there's now multiple of them. The one here killed Regato, pinning the murder on Rudo, seemingly. Also, this confirms that that being can go to and from the sphere and the ground, by the way. But also, whoever this person is kills Regato, seemingly to blame the murder on Rudo, knowing Rudo has the Watchmen series gloves, and then gets Rudo sent down to the ground, and then now particularly gives the thing to Amo. This feels like a very... okay, some stuff doesn't make sense, but if you think about it like this, it's almost as if they knew Rudo would want to find a person who can, or find clues on a person or something, who can give him hints about how to get back to the sphere, and in the process of doing that, Rudo and Amo would meet, both having Watchmen series artifacts, and then say we take Amo back to HQ, she's with us now. Now there's two pieces of the Watchmen series, the gloves and the boots, together. And then you have no, I don't think Jabber has anything Watchmen series related. The boss of Jabber does. This is really suspect to me that they're purposefully giving the boots to Amo and then purposefully got Rudo pinned for the murder of Regato and then sent down to the ground to where he miraculously ended up with the cleaners. Something's weird here. That's all I'm saying. The weirdly coincidences here. These would suit you better. Yeah, and she's smelling. The void created by what your heart has lost. These will fill. And then they're just gonna leave? Is he dead? Is the guy dead? Yes, this would be the closest. You may keep those until the time... I think I might be onto something. God damn! What the shit? This OST is incredible. Fuck, might as well be. Her clothes make a lot of sense now too. Amo's clothes. She was very obviously purposely made to wear skimpy clothes like that by that guy, obviously. What gives you this power? And that makes sense how he can go to and from the sphere. Whoever this person is, it sounded like a guy voice. Whoever this person is can go to and from the sphere. That's why Amo was talking about the person who can go to and from the sphere in the ground, was because she mentioned it being an angel, because that's how she sees it, because they have wings and they looked like one. Oh my god, what the hell? This is crazy. What the fuck? Oh, he's definitely still alive. It's crazy that she never even learned his name. She just calls him Mr. Dude, oh my god, he's bashing her head so many times. This doesn't feel like normal. Did the boots make that? God damn! Ooh, for the first time she goes against him. Ooh. Ooh. God damn! Oh, Rudo's back. looking awfully like he doesn't really know how to navigate the situation here. Because Injin said they need to come back to apologize, which, to be honest, both sides need to apologize is how I'll put it. I don't really think Rudo needs to give an apology till Amo does. She is the one that tried to kill them first. Completely unwarranted kill them. But it does make sense now why she did what she did and why she's so just off the leash about love talk and things like that, and the smell thing as well, and all of the above. It does make sense, I think is the best way to put it. It makes sense, but it doesn't justify what she did. She still killed Injin for no reason. So I think that is probably my firm stance I'll take on that. I get what her backstory did and how awful it is and all the above, and I feel really bad for her. My god, I could not feel worse for her. The whole beginning of that episode was so hard to watch, and I'm so glad that that guy is gone. I don't know whether she killed him or what exactly happened after that scene there. We haven't seen the conclusion to that, but I'm glad that he is gone and she is free from that and is able to do as she pleases. She needs help is the way I'll put it. She needs help very badly, and I'm hoping if we bring her into the cleaners, we can get her that help. And once again, you know, the whole forgiveness thing, like if they were to forgive her for nearly killing them and all the above, that's up to them. That's up to them and their personal decision to do and everything like that. Like I know someone like Rio or Delman or Follow, those are going to be much harder for them to forgive her because those are the ones who were directly manipulated by her ability in the first place. So that's going to be much harder for them to forgive and all the above, but once again, that is all up to them. That is up to the characters. But yeah, no. Once again, what she did is, I think the best way to put it, at least for me and how I see it, is that while it is an explanation for why she is the way she is and why she's so mentally childlike in a way, and why she flies off the handle so easily, and why she's so all of the above is all pertaining to her backstory and everything like that, and all that makes sense, but it's not justified why she did what she did. She killed Injin for not wanting to toggle love with her. That's insane. And then she did kill Injin, by the way. That is confirmed because Injin himself said the mark saved his life when Delman shot him. Injin would have died. And then she manipulated all of them into fighting each other, and all of the above. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done yapping on it at this point, but that is my opinion. Both sides are wrong here, even with an explanation. Like, it doesn't change that what she did is wrong. I think that's all I want to say about that. I'm just trying to think if there's any other aspects or points I want to make about that, but I think that makes sense, right? Like, killing them for speaking wrong is not at all justifiable no matter what the backstory is. And like I said, I do feel awful for her, and I hope we get her the help she needs here. I hope coming into the cleaners can genuinely help her grow and get better and things like that. But that does not justify what she did to them at all, even remotely. I think that makes sense. I hope that's not like a hot take or something. I think that makes sense. I don't think any other way would make sense. Sorry for so much yapping. This is just very, there's a lot. God damn. Okay, so we're seeing the final bit here. She's their new owner. The vital instrument has responded to her. She's gonna have to kill him, because they didn't belong to you. She's terrified. Feels so full when she holds these boots. And it works for the first time. The fact that she's so scared of like how he's going to respond to what she's saying here, but she's doing it anyway, is incredibly powerful for her, and it shows how strong of a feeling these boots are giving her for the first time. Yeah, you're just gonna try and take them back? This guy's so deranged. Fuck. Bro, oh my god. You are literally a trafficker, like by definition.
イライラってやつとかね。
It's too. Courage, I love it. Courage.
でも
It's also just the way that isn't in Japan, like, isn't saying your name instead of using like a any version of I that they have, any version of the English I that they have tons of different ways you can refer to yourself. Isn't saying like your name usually something that like children do, that like little kids do before they learn the language super well? They just say their name when referring to themselves in a sentence. So I feel like I could be wrong about that, but if that is the case, which I think I remember that being, it shows even more how childlike her brain is at the moment and how it never got a chance to develop.
最初で最後のわがままです。この靴をアモにください。どうしても。これが欲しいの。
ダメー、これは僕のものだ。パイやらせる気だ。このやりとりめんどくさいな。早く。
Jesus. God damn. Oh my. Beat his ass, Amo. For once, I'm on your side. Beat his ass. Kill him. Bye bye. And you're free. Ooh. God damn. Oh my god, yeah, his body obviously rolled down the rocks there. But now here's another reasoning for why she flies off the handle so easily. Like I said, she needs help badly.
あれ、なんでこうなったの。おじさまとの今
Why did Amo live all this time with
まで
Mister?
なんだったの。
Finally questioning why the fuck she's been put in this situation.
なんでママはおじさまとアモを合わせたの。
For the very first time, now that he is gone for good, she is questioning all the awful shit that has happened to her. Because she sold you. Ugh.
ああ、違う。
And why she flew off the handle when, like, she was begging for her boots back when Engine took them is because that's literally all she has.
愛されるためよ。
Ugh. Oh my god, Amo, you poor fucking thing. I love how she came to the conclusion she sold you, but Amo doesn't know how to process that. She doesn't know how to mentally process that, so she copes by denying it wholeheartedly and latching on to an ideal like love and things like that to not have to think about what actually truly happened to her.
一生忘れないわ。
After that, Amo discovered her power. Many people entered this desert. She wanted to be loved by so many people. Many months later. It's crazy she would just go out and be fine. I wonder if her vital instrument boots are enabling her to be out in the no man's land without any issues, or... Ooh, she saw them again.
戻ってきたの。
Only one, though.
突然始まった身の上話の中に
Yeah.
大変だったんだ。
Very clearly, yes. Like, Jesus.
本物じゃないよな。
Definitely not. It's a person in a mask, but she obviously doesn't know how to interpret it any differently.
天界人のことか。
ギバーじゃねえ。彼女かなりメルヘン志向だからもう
Definitely not.
てか方法だよ。
Yeah, they still mentioned a border. The wings, sure, you can go up and down, but we've still heard of a border that you need to be able to pass, which we don't know how they would have done that.
翼で飛んで。降りて。地平線に消えてったよ。
I mean, she clearly didn't do much investigating. We're lucky to be getting the information that we are. Like, we're lucky she has this much information to give us.
1ヶ月前くら
A
い。
month ago, pretty recently.
工藤が下界に来た時と同じ。
Yes, that makes so much sense. The angel, I'm just gonna refer to it as the angel until we know what this person is. The angel up there killed Regato, had Rudo penned, and then flew down. That makes sense. Obviously, they don't know that the angel is the same person that murdered Regato. We know because we can compare the mask designs and things like that. Like, I know that, but they don't. But this is the first step in the direction of them figuring that out. Weirdly coincidental timings. Ooh! And she drew it from memory. Never mind. I was gonna say that's the first step in the direction of us finding it out. Fuck steps in the direction. Here's your answer. Holy shit. Yeah, there you go.
そっかあいつ下界に来てんだ
He was part of a pair. It implies that there's a bigger group here. He's having to calm himself.
あ
And...
りがてえ
Oh, never mind.
これを追ってきたのかとかここにいんなら探すだけだ伊が何でも見つけ出していろいろ吐かせて
God damn.
墓の前で詫びさせてやるよ
Jesus. God, that is a scary face.
ルドもその手袋に
Those gloves made your heart human.
人間になれたんです
Ooh.
ママたちのこれはきっと欠けた人間と相性がいいの
They go well with people who are missing something. It's quite a way to put it. Yeah, and we still don't know what happened to Rudo's hands, like what the injury was, but they covered up that and he got those gloves from Regato, which, you know, he began to grow as a person with Regato and things like that. And the gloves helped him a lot.
アモたちに開いた穴を
The feelings that humans should have.
でもね
And she really didn't want to comprehend or understand those things, so as we've seen, she just pushed them away, those thoughts. I hate that it's
今までおじさまにされてきたことが何なのか一人ってとっても寂しいってこととか必要とされてでもこのお庭から出るのが怖くてだから来てくれるの
So she's obviously so obsessed with talking about love and things like that because it's so lonely here in the tower on her own, and as she said, she was with the Mister her entire life, and so it's so hard to be separated from someone to be her own out here by herself. I was gonna say, I hate that she frames it as becoming human. Everybody is human. It doesn't matter whether you're made to realize something or something like that. You're still human, but I get what she's saying. It's like when she understood the like came to those conclusions and started having those different emotions and things like that, she considered herself human. I don't know. I don't like the phrasing like that. She was held back by other humans from realizing that. So I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words, but I hope you guys get what I mean there. I don't like the framing or the phrasing of that. I don't like her saying that about herself. I can already tell I'm gonna love AMO. If she comes and joins the cleaners and things like that, I'm gonna love her.
怖くて
I mean, this is where she's lived her entire life. She's terrified to go out or go anywhere.
関係を持とうと
Connect
した
with people who came to her
で
garden.
も大体うまくいかなくてルドはアモにごめんを言いに来たんだよね言わなくていいよアモも同じだからみんなそうなの殴るために手を挙げることしかしない
Hands when it's time to hit others.
この世界は
じゃあ人と関わるために手を差し伸べることを知っていこうぜ
So good. Oh my god, this is so good.
俺もわかんねえから
Let's study it together.
できてるじゃん
Yep. Holy shit, what an episode. My god.
本当に行かねえの
Oh.
もう少しここで頭を整理したいからでもたまにお話ししようねルド
So they gave her one of the, okay. They gave her one of the wristbands there so they can communicate. Gotcha. I'm sure sometimes. I really thought she would join us. Interesting. I thought she would come join the cleaners. It's gotta happen at some point, right? There's no way this is just the end of AMO. I refuse to believe it. She has the Watchmen series stuff. There's no way.
またな
またね
What a heavy ass arc, man. Jesus Christ. But we got some really good information, yes.
ルドのグローブと同じ印が入って
嵐屋が言ってたシリーズってもしかしてあの靴も
かもな
Lot to think about after this one.
下界にいると知って
Yeah, I was gonna say, I literally was gonna say when he started, like, having all those emotions that he was doing it again, but he held himself back enough when AMO started talking. Soften that feeling for some reason, because you feel like you can relate to her in some way.
またねか次はお泊まりしてってほしいな
What?
誰？
They took her boots. Fucking jabber! You're kidding, man. And he's just out here without a mask. So he just stole her boots. What the fuck is happening? He probably paralyzed her and then stole her boots. So this guy here is clear. The guy, whoever the boss is clearly trying to collect all the Watchmen series. He wanted to get the gloves from Rudo, which they failed. And now they just took Amo's boots. What the fuck? Amo's definitely gonna come join us now, right? They took her boots, so Amo's gonna come to us to try to get them back. I don't know, at this point, I just want Amo to join the crew. Even after all that shit. Time to start. Ooh, this second core is about to be so good. Oh my god, the second core is about to be fucking awesome. Crazy episode, man. Oh my god, I don't even know. Where do I begin with this? Holy shit, I called it last episode and at the beginning of this one that Amo's backstory was gonna make me feel terrible for her. It did. I feel absolutely horrible for her, and I really hope that she is able to join us and get help and all of the above. I really do hope that for her. But, yeah, really, really, really good episode. I don't think I have anything else to change or add. But I feel like something big's about to kick off here. We're about to get introduced to the boss. Maybe he's gonna try to attack Rudo directly himself to get something of the Watchmen series. I don't know. It's clear they're trying to gather it, the stuff from the Watchmen series. So don't know what's going on with him, but yeah, I'm sure we'll find out here in the next couple episodes. Hopefully there's a new OP next week. I really like this one, but I always love, you know, getting more, I guess. So it'd be cool to see a new OP. But yeah. Feels like something big's about to happen here. Poor Amo. She literally just like went through that whole thing, was like happy to maybe see them again at some point. Actually making human connections here for the first time after, you know, we had to battle it out, but it is happening for her now. It's a step in the right direction for her growth. And then she gets her boots taken from her. God damn it. Anyway, really good episode. I'm glad they didn't shy away from really dark shit for Amo's backstory. I feel like a lot of series these days are kind of scared to go in that direction, to make things too dark or something like that, but this one did not shy away at all. It was really uncomfortable and really hard to watch, but I'm glad it did, because shit like, I mean, I know this is a fantasy world, obviously, but shit like that happens, and it's important to talk about how bad things like that are, and what kind of effect it can mentally have on a person, and things like that. And I'm really glad that backstory did happen, even if it was hard to watch. And like I said, I hope Amo joins the crew now. Anyway, I'm yip yapping at this point. Incredible episode. This might be my favorite episode so far, to be honest. No matter how hard it was to watch, I think this might be my favorite episode. The talk between Rudo and Amo about how reaching your hand out and figuring out what is the best way to do that. Both Rudo saying he doesn't know how to do it, but then Amo being like, you're doing it right now. And then them talking about how like that can change the world and things like that. That was just awesome. This whole episode was awesome. Anyway, I think that is going to wrap it up my reaction to Gachiakuta episode. This is 13. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.